Have you ever felt like time is slipping through your fingers, and no matter how hard you try, the to-do list keeps growing? The more we rush, the more anxiety creeps in. What if the secret to reducing anxiety is not trying to do more, but learning how to do less better? Today, I'm going to show you how mastering time management can drastically reduce your stress and anxiety, giving you the peace of mind you've been searching for. 1. The connection between anxiety and time management. Let's face it, anxiety and time management are deeply intertwined. When we feel like we're running out of time, stress levels spike. The pressure to meet deadlines, manage responsibilities, and juggle multiple tasks can make anyone feel overwhelmed. Time management isn't just about getting more done. It's about creating structure and control in your life. When you manage your time effectively, you reduce the uncertainty that often leads to anxiety. It gives you a sense of predictability and calm because you're no longer just reacting to whatever the day throws at you. 2. The downside of poor time management. Poor time management can turn even simple tasks into anxiety-inducing monsters. When you don't have a clear plan or schedule, everything feels urgent and it becomes harder to focus. Tasks pile up, leading to procrastination, and before you know it, you're stuck in a cycle of stress and anxiety. But the good news is, once you learn how to manage your time better, that constant feeling of being overwhelmed can start to fade. You'll gain more control over your day, and by extension, over your anxiety. 3. 5 simple time management tips to reduce anxiety. Let's dive into some practical steps you can take to master time management and keep your anxiety in check. These tips are simple, but they can make a big difference in how you feel day to day. Tip 1. Prioritize your tasks with the Eisenhower matrix. One of the biggest causes of anxiety is trying to do too much all at once. But not everything on your to-do list is urgent or even important. The Eisenhower matrix is a simple tool to help you categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. Important and urgent. Do these first. These are high-priority tasks with tight deadlines. Important but not urgent. Schedule these. They're important but can be planned for. Urgent but not important. Delegate if possible. These tasks are pressing but don't necessarily need your attention. Not urgent and not important. Consider eliminating or putting them on the back burner. By using this system, you'll quickly see what tasks actually need your attention and what can wait, reducing unnecessary stress. Tip 2. Use time blocking to structure your day. Time blocking is a method where you schedule specific blocks of time for particular tasks. Instead of a vague to-do list, you allocate your day into chunks of focused work, breaks, and meetings. For example, you could block off 9 to 11 a.m. for deep work, like writing or project planning, and 2 to 3 p.m. for answering emails or returning calls. The key is to focus on one task at a time, which can reduce the mental clutter that leads to anxiety. Time blocking also prevents multitasking, which has been shown to increase stress and lower productivity. When you know exactly what you're doing at any given time, there's no room for uncertainty or distractions, which calms your mind. Tip 3. Set realistic goals with the SMART framework. Another reason why time management often falls apart is that we set goals that are either too vague or too ambitious. This can leave us feeling like failures when we don't achieve them, fueling anxiety. The SMART framework is an excellent way to make sure your goals are clear and achievable. Specific. What exactly do you want to accomplish? Measurable. How will you track progress? Achievable. Is the goal realistic? Relevant. Does it align with your bigger priorities? Time-bound. What's the deadline? By setting SMART goals, you're giving yourself a clear target and a path to success, which reduces anxiety by removing the guesswork from your tasks. Tip 4. Take breaks with the Pomodoro technique. It might sound counterintuitive, but taking breaks is crucial to managing time and your anxiety. The Pomodoro technique is a popular time management method that encourages short, frequent breaks. Here's how it works. 1. Work for 25 minutes on a specific task. 2. Take a 5-minute break. 3. After 4 25-minute sessions, take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. These breaks help refresh your mind, reduce fatigue, and maintain focus. More importantly, they give you mental space to process and manage stress. When your brain knows a break is coming, it's easier to stay focused and avoid the overwhelming sense of burnout. Tip 5. Learn to say no. Sometimes the biggest cause of anxiety is saying yes to too many things. Whether it's extra work, social events, or personal favors, taking on too much can leave you feeling stretched too thin. The ability to say no is a time management skill that can protect your mental health. Next time you're asked to do something, ask yourself, is this in line with my priorities? Do I have the time and energy for this? If the answer is no, it's okay to politely decline. By setting boundaries, you're ensuring that you have enough time for what matters most and reducing anxiety in the process. 4. How routine and structure help reduce anxiety. Having a consistent routine is one of the best ways to manage time effectively and reduce anxiety. Routines create a sense of stability in your life, which helps calm the mind. When you know what to expect each day, it reduces the uncertainty that often triggers anxiety. Start by creating a morning and evening routine. In the morning, this might include activities like exercising, journaling, or planning out your day. In the evening, winding down with calming activities like reading or stretching can prepare your mind for restful sleep. Remember, routines don't have to be rigid. They're meant to be a guide, not a strict rule book. The goal is to create a sense of balance in your life, not add more pressure. 5. Digital tools that can help you manage time and anxiety. Thanks to technology, there are countless tools available that can help you manage your time more effectively. Here are a few digital apps that can reduce anxiety and keep your schedule on track. Trello, a visual project management tool that helps you organize tasks, deadlines, and to-do lists. Google Calendar, a simple and free tool to block time, set reminders, and track your day-to-day activities. Todoist, a powerful to-do list app that allows you to categorize tasks, set priorities, and track progress. Headspace or Calm, meditation apps that can help you build mindfulness breaks into your day, reducing stress and anxiety. By using these tools, you can create a more structured and organized life without having to rely solely on memory or paper lists. These apps can send reminders and keep you accountable, so you never miss a deadline or task again. 6. The power of saying no and setting boundaries. We touched on saying no earlier, but it's worth diving deeper into how setting boundaries can transform your time management and reduce anxiety. Many of us feel anxious because we're trying to do everything for everyone and neglecting our own needs in the process. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about protecting your time and energy. When you set clear boundaries, you're able to prioritize what's important to you and ensure that you're not overextending yourself. If you struggle with saying no, start small. Maybe it's declining a work project that doesn't align with your goals or skipping a social event when you need some downtime. The more you practice setting boundaries, the more comfortable it becomes, and the less anxiety you'll feel about managing your time. 7. Managing procrastination, the silent anxiety trigger. Procrastination often comes hand in hand with anxiety. The more we delay tasks, the more overwhelming they become. And the more anxious we feel, the harder it is to start those tasks. It's a vicious cycle. The trick to overcoming procrastination is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. For example, if you have a big project, don't focus on completing the entire thing at once. Instead, set a goal to work on just the first part, maybe research or drafting the outline. Once you start, momentum will carry you forward. Sometimes it's the fear of starting that causes anxiety, not the task itself. By breaking tasks down, you remove the overwhelm and make it easier to take that first step. Closing script. Time is one of our most precious resources, and how we manage it plays a huge role in how we feel day to day. By learning to prioritize, setting boundaries, and creating routines, you can take control of your schedule and reduce the anxiety that comes with feeling overwhelmed. If this video helps you, make sure to hit that like, button and subscribe for more tips on how to manage anxiety and improve your mental health. Let me know in the comments which time management tips you're going to try, or share your own strategies for staying on top of things without the stress.